Thank you. Thank you, nice to be here. I need the work. I gotta tell you, my life is a mess. I'm having terrible anxiety about my finances. My therapist told me money can't buy happiness. I said, for $50 an hour, I'd like a second opinion. I have terrible luck, especially with women. I'm an acquired taste like chopped liver. I actually went to see a professional woman recently. I walk in, I say, look, I'm a very neurotic man. I want the ultimate fantasy. I want to pay you to make me feel like we're actually married. She says, $300 and I'll ignore you while watching television. I reach into my jacket, I pull out my wallet, a moth flies out, it's empty. I say, can I put this on a tab? I'm an artist, I have a lot of potential. She looked at me with such disgust. She charged me $50 just for making eye contact. I tell ya, I got no cash, and I can't get no credit. It's humiliating. I tried to buy a car last week. I go to the dealership. I say to the guy, I want something safe. I want a car where if I hit a brick wall, the wall apologizes to me. He shows me a used sedan, looks like an orthopedic shoe. We go to the office, he runs my financials, he looks at the paper, he looks at me, he says, sir, your credit score isn't a number, it's just a frowny face drawn in red marker. I said, doesn't my integrity count for something? He said, with your integrity, I can lease you a pair of roller skates. I tell you, I got no cash, and I can't get no credit. True story, true story. This happened on Tuesday. I took a date to a fancy restaurant French place. The kind of joint where the waiter judges your posture. We eat, the bill comes. It's the GDP of Peru. I hand him my card. He takes it to the back 5 minutes later. The maitre d' comes out holding my card with a pair of tongues. He says, sir, the machine didn't just decline this, it caught on fire. I said, look, I'm good for it. Don't I get some credit for bringing a lady to such a fine establishment? They made me wash dishes for 3 hours, and my date, she washed the pots. I tell you, I got no cash, and I can't get no credit. My family is no better to a Jewish mother. If you're not a doctor or a lawyer, you're basically a vagrant. I go to my mother's house. She says, eat, you look like a skeleton. I tell about my restaurant experience. She says, was the girl Jewish? I say, Ma, I couldn't afford the meal. Was she Jewish? Ma! I say, Ma, I'm struggling. I need a small loan. Suddenly she's deaf. Who is this? Why are you in my house? I go to my brother. He's a success. He has a house, a lawn, a riding mower. I say, help me out. I kept the family name alive in the arts. Doesn't that deserve some credit? He gives me a lecture on fiscal responsibility and a coupon for soup. I got no cash, and I can't get no credit. I know exactly how it's gonna end. With my luck, I'm gonna die. I'll float up to the pearly gates. St. Peter is sitting there at a big mahogany desk. He looks at his ledger. He says, well, you didn't kill anybody, but you complained for 70 straight years. Heaven's a co-op now. There's a maintenance fee. I pat my spectral pockets empty. I say, come on, Pete, I suffered. I was neurotic. Give me some credit. He pulls a lever. I drop straight through a trapdoor. Even in the afterlife, I got no cash. And I can't get no credit. Thank you. You've been wonderful.